Jambo mtazamaji wa kipindi cha wapenzi wa MAITHA MUEBRANIA TV. Hapa tuko katika chuo kikuu cha Lupe, inapatikana katika kaunti ya Busia, magharibi mwa Kenya. Jinsi ambavyo tu inaweza kubainika kwamba mwezi huu ni mwezi ambayo vyuo vikuu wanaweza kuchagua viongozi katika vitengo mbalimbali. Hapa hivi leo tuko katika mjahalo hali maarufu kiti moto katika chuo kikuu cha Lupe. Nami najulikana kama Ferdinand Eumo, nafanya na MAITHA MUEBRANIA. Na hapa leo tuko na mgeni mmoja ambaye anawania mojawapo ya kiti katika chuo kikuu cha Lupe. Maybe you may start by introducing yourself so that the rest of the nations can know you, and also the rest of the comrades in Lupe University, as you put in mind most of the students around are just first years.
Thank you. My name is Ruth Chizi. I am a second year in the School of Health Science, taking medical laboratory science. Thank you.
Okay, as you hear, her name is Mwanzie. She's vying for one of the seats in School of Health Science. Maybe you can tell us one of your agendas, or what really make you to feel that you may be suited for that seat.
Thank you. Ruth Chizi is going to be a delegate in the School of Health Science, and the reason that have made me to go for this post is that I think I can serve as a good leader because of my courage. I'm strong, I'm courageous enough, I'm eloquent, I can speak. And this has made me think that I can go for this post because, you know, as a leader is a person who can serve. And I think in the matters of serving, I can do it better.
You think you can do it better? Fine. How can you think you can deliver better? Can you tell us some of your working experience in various offices or capacities?
Thank you. The reason that has made me think I can serve better and be a good leader is that it is because of my leadership history. I served as a class prefect. Coming to high school, I was a house captain from Form 1 to Form 4. And this makes me think I can be a good leader because the reason that made those people trust me being their house captain from Form 1 to Form 4 is because I was delivering, I was serving.
Thank you. Say that you are delivering. The previous leadership was also good, huh? Because you say you are they promise you the learning program will be going on well. So as per your speech, you just say that you want to pick where they left, huh? Which means it is good.
As I've said earlier, some leaders did their best, they delivered, and others failed to deliver, right? So this means there is some stones which are still unturned. So according to me, I can observe in terms of effective teaching and learning, I want to change that. I want to ensure there is effective learning, teaching and learning. If it's in terms of practicals in the lab, we have those equipments. The students get the equipments, the chemicals, yeah.
Okay. You want to try your best to make sure there is effective learning progress, huh? Which means that effectiveness is not yet there.
Thank you. As I've said, that is one of my manifesto. Actually, you know, in an institution, things can't just, in that School of Health, things are not perfect as we expect them to be. That's why I want to ensure there is that effective teaching and learning, meaning it's not that effective as we want it to be.
Things are not that way the way you expected, yeah? And the learning process, it is not as the way you expected. Which are some of these challenges that you think you can be able to face them and to overcome them?
Thank you. First of all, I want to ensure that there will be closeness between the students and the lecturers, so that they can be that close. That closeness will lead to academic success actually too. Yeah.
Okay, fine. What do you say about the previous leadership under the School of Health Science, which really forced you to think that I want to deliver the best as compared to them? And as I hear you later say that the practical activities is not going well.
Other leaders who didn't, I'm going to ensure that they are turned.
Okay, fine. Which are going to use and struggle the months.
So I will ensure there is a right channel of communication between the comrades and the administration, and also I will ensure there is effective teaching and learning in the School of Health Science. So those are some of the manifestos that I will use to convince the comrades to vote me as their leader.
Always there is this Swahili word that say mkono mtupu hauramwi. As you understand the lifestyle of the comrades, maybe are you that way so that you can give them transportation facilities, advertisements, and also some so that you can be able sometime to sponsor some of the comrades.
To convince them to bring them to what I'm going to use is just my manifestos.
Fine. Why did you see this though about the office to avoid peace and citizens. The comrades in this 21st century.
As for me, the money that I'm going to look is just to make my posters to advertise. But asking for votes, I'm going to use my manifestos and my leadership qualities. As I have told you earlier, that I'm courageous enough to face the comrades and ask them to vote me in. I'll give them my manifestos, and I think I'm strong enough to use my manifestos and everything to convince the comrades to vote me in as their leader.
Okay, fine. Since we begin this word manifestos, the comrades, some of their manifestos.
I think I've answered this question, but I can as well repeat. I've said I will ensure there is a channel of communications. Communication is the key. Yeah, I'll ensure there is the channel of communication between the students and the administration, and also ensuring the effective teaching and learning in the School of Health Science, and transparency. As we all know, transparency is just the key. Yeah.
Okay, fine. We have this issue called tribalism. It is now called a disease. How do you think your leadership may try to fight the disease called tribalism at the Alupe University?
Well, personally, I don't believe in tribalism. And I hate being tribalistic. So what I'll do is I will tell my fellow comrades to choose their leaders, to be wise when choosing their leaders. We don't choose leaders because a person is from your home, but we want to choose leaders who will help us. We choose our leaders according to their manifestos, according to their characteristics, their personalities. Yeah. And also, I will make sure that the comrades are informed. I'll create awareness about the effects of tribalism to the comrades so that you can stay as Alupa University one family but not different tribes in the family.
Okay, fine. Apart from your names, which are some of the names that you may think they can convince the voters during the ballot day?
Fine.
Which are some of the names, apart from your original names, that you may be using at the school, which can be really overburden some of the voters during the voting day at the ballot paper?
Oh. Actually, I'm only using my official names. I'm known by my official name in this school. That is Ruth Chizi, but I'm commonly known as Chizi. So I don't have any other name apart from that.
Okay, fine. Thank you. In short, just try to tell them some of your manifestos in explanation form in less than a minute.
Thank you. As you have been listening, I've been talking of 2 manifestos, so I can elaborate in a minute the maintaining effective teaching and learning in the School of Health Science. As I've said earlier, I will ensure that in those labs we have enough equipment and we have enough time that will help us do our practicals. Yes.
Okay, fine. Mtazamaji wa MAITHA, asante sana kwa kuwa pamoja nasi hapa katika chuo kikuu cha Alupe. Tazama, tumeweza kuwa na mahojiano makali kati ya MAITHA MUEBRANIA na mmoja wa wale ambao wanaania viti katika chuo hiki ambaye anajulikana kama Mheshimiwa Chizi. Anaweza kuania kiti katika nafasi ya Health Science. Asante sana kwa wakati wako. Kumbuka kwamba siku ya Jumapili pia wakati kama huu, sehemu kama huu, tutaweza kutoa sehemu hii. Siku ya kesho tutaweza kupaa hadi katika chuo kikuu cha Kibabi ambapo hatua kama haya na vipindi kama haya yanaweza kuendeshwa na televisheni yetu ya MAITHA MUEBRANIA. Asante kwa kutupa muda wake. Najulikana kama Ferdinand Elmond.